Hello, welcome to Nattys Crafts. I'm Natalie and I'll be doing all the crafting. Today we're doing some necessity crafting. We're going to make a cover for my windows, if that makes sense. That's the stuff you'll need. So I'm going to start with popsicle, or not, these are paint stir sticks. I'm going to glue 2 stir sticks together for each of the window coverings that I need. And I don't know, I got a new phone and I don't know how to work it, obviously, because my angles are upside down and sideways, and I don't know. I'm sorry, y'all. But if you hang with me, I'll get it together. So anyway, so I'm gluing 2 sticks together, and then I'm going to let them dry for a little while because I did use hot glue and wood glue being the important part. And then I'm going to just paint them in this Waverly white paint. My window trim is all white, so I'm going to make it white. And I could not get my paint open, so I had to use my silicone mat to help me out, and it worked, so I'm happy with that. My hands, my arthritis had started to flare up here, so I was having a lot of trouble. But anyway, so then we're going to go ahead and paint these stir sticks. And I wanted to make sure I got all inside the edges where I glued them together, because I don't want to see any of the tan or the brown showing through. So I painted them really well. And for those of you that enjoy watching paint, here you go, because apparently I'm not going to edit this out. Okay, so now they're all painted. And next we are going to measure out. So my window was 21.5 inches at the widest point. And so I'm going to need half of that, because these are going to be like fan style shades, basically. So I'm just going to cut them down so that they fit into that window. Each side or each piece needed to be 10.5 inches to fill the space. And I'm using the cutter. I tried to use scissors, that didn't work out. And I should have used my cutting mat to start with, but I'm just going to grab the Dollar Tree cutting mat, and I'm just going to make sure that they're straight, because I do need these edges to be straight and clean. Okay, so now I've got them all cut and straight and clean. And I'm measuring, what am I measuring here? I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know, I'm just measuring. Okay, so here's what we're doing. So that's the piece that I'm measuring there is the wood sticks, is the stir sticks. And I'm using that as the base to hold the fan on. So then I'm going to glue the fan. It's not a fan, it's actually those paper shades, window shades, that I got from, I don't know, Home Depot or Ikea or wherever a while ago when I was trying to cover up the windows. I now have my real blinds there, so I took these off, and I'm going to use them, because why not? I paid for them, I'm going to use them. So anyway, so I'm going to attach these to the wood sticks that I measured out. Okay, are you following me here? So that's the shape of the top of the window that I'm trying to cover. Now, when I made it, I didn't know exactly what I was doing here, so I was just making stuff as I was going here. And I did need some reinforcement to hold the fan upright, just because I didn't want it to tip over or bend one way or the other. So here I'm going to make a little reinforcement. So I'm just using some super thick popsicle sticks or crafter sticks, and I'm putting tape so that they don't fall apart as I cut them. If I would have used a knife, it would have worked better. I then paint those white so that they kind of blend in as much as possible. Paint them white, and I'm going to glue them onto the wood part, the craft or the paint stir sticks, and then at the top of the piece of the fan. I don't know am I making any sense? I don't know. Look, see what I'm doing here? I'm just gluing it. I'm just gluing it on, that's all. Let's just make it easy. I'm just going to glue it on. Sometimes it's easier to just watch. Okay, so that's what I did. That's all I did. Literally, that's all I did. So my purpose in doing this is not really, I don't really want to cover up those windows, but when I make a video, the sunlight shines onto the table, because my table is right there near the windows. So I needed something to cover that sunlight up. So that's what I did. This is purely necessity. It's not decorative. These come down. Every time I'm done videoing, these come down. So that's it, guys. Thanks so much for stopping by. I appreciate you stopping by. Go ahead and give it a thumbs up if you liked it or appreciated it. Go ahead and leave a comment down below. And of course, if you would subscribe. I do appreciate you subscribers so much, more than you'll ever know. But I thank you so much for stopping by, and y'all have a great one.